So you didn't get a Galaxy S10 like all your friends, neighbors, everyone around the world, and you don't know what to do. Well, I mean, don't do anything. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a phone. What are we talking about here? But in case you are looking for a phone and just don't want a Galaxy S10, I got a couple of ideas that you might want to check out right after this.
This is, you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. My name's Travis and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. If that sounds like fun to you, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Anything I talk about will be in the description below. But for now, let's just get into the video. So it's all over the internet. The S10, the S10e, and the S10 Plus are out. You can go buy one. I mean, if you can find them, some of them are actually sold out. And have the latest and greatest. But you know what? Not every single person that watches these videos wants the latest and greatest. Now, there's a lot of reasons for this. Most of them are financial, although some are with the company themselves, and some people just don't want a Samsung phone. So I'm going to try to cover as much of both of those as I can in today's video. I'm going to show you a couple different phones that are out there that you can get right now that are less expensive, or they're just alternatives to the Galaxy S10. Because whether or not you knew it, there's actually phones out there with most of the same technology, and some of which have been out for quite a while. Now we kind of have to split this up because T-Mobile and AT&T can have certain phones that Sprint and Verizon can't. And it's because of GSM versus CDMA. Listen, here's the thing. When I get to the unlocked portion of the videos, if you were Sprint or Verizon, you're probably gonna be disappointed because there's some really cool phones out there that you can't get for your service. But we'll start out with phones that work across everybody, just to be clear. And this is gonna be one of the shorter sections of this entire video, because really it's only about like one phone. So we'll start out with something in the Samsung family, not too expensive now. The Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus are pretty cheap right now. And that's relatively speaking, of course. The S9 on Verizon's website is $600. That is amazing. The S9 Plus, $700. And sure, they don't have the fingerprint display and some of that extra new stuff, but who cares? Most of the time, and for most of the people watching this video, they don't care about that stuff. They just want a phone that's gonna work and it's solid. The Galaxy S9 is an excellent phone, and while it didn't sell amazing last year, it is still solid as of right now. And you still have a bunch of great features, a great camera, pretty good battery life, and certainly just all the accessories you could ever want. I actually did a video with some of the best accessories for the S10, but they actually all work for the S9 as well. So why don't you go ahead and take a look at that video. And at this price, the performance price ratio is super high. The Galaxy S9 is a great phone, even in 2019 and on into 2020. You're gonna get your money's worth. Now the problem with Verizon and Sprint is they don't have like a bunch of cool options that are outside of their own website. When you're on AT&T or T-Mobile, you have a GSM network, which means unlocked phones will work. These next couple of phones are unlocked. You can buy them outside of the AT&T and T-Mobile website and get some pretty good deals. First off, if you want to spend a little bit less money and get yourself some of the newest technology out there and you like a bunch of cameras, the Nokia PureView just came out. Really cool looking phone, looks like a spider on the back. And it has a bunch of new technology, including an in-screen fingerprint sensor, if that's your thing, if like that was the thing that you really wanted. It's got that. And with all these cameras, if you like taking pictures, I think you're gonna be covered. And you can go to Best Buy and grab one of these right now. Not overly expensive. Again, new technology, under 600 bucks. Not bad. And that's just one of them. I'm a huge fan of the Honor series of phones. On Amazon.com, if you go, I've actually played around with the Honor 7X, and now there's an Honor 8X for just around $200. And let me tell you, the performance on these things is amazing. For $200, these things will blow you away. And Honor is no joke. The cameras on these phones actually work pretty well. The speed in which these things perform really will blow you away. Gone are the days when you had to spend $700 to $800 to get a phone that actually performs well. These Honor phones are legit. And remember, they're unlocked, which means AT&T or T-Mobile, you're good to go. Of course, there's controversy out there about Chinese phones in America. Listen, do your research, but that really hasn't been a problem on any of these phones. I've used these phones before. Flossie Carter uses these phones. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. And if you're hacking up some stuff, you probably shouldn't be on these phones anyway. But before I get too far into this, I wanna thank the video sponsor, Skillshare. They have a really cool offer for you just for watching this video. It's very likely you're in a job that you don't like, but you don't really have a way of getting out of it because you need special skills to get out of it. Because you know, special skills rule. Enter Skillshare, a site with over 22,000 classes that can teach you the skills you need to maybe get a better job and stop lollygagging at Burger King. What if you could learn these skills anywhere in the world as long as you had your phone? Well, you can now with Skillshare. All you have to do is go to the site, sign up using the link below, and choose your courses. It even asks you what your interests are first. Then you can select the courses, sit back, relax, and learn something cool. For example, right here, I learned more about how to use my DSLR for filmmaking. And it's not just stuff for your work. What if you just need to know how to cook something cool? They got that covered too. Use the link in the description below and you get Skillshare for 2 months for free. You heard that right, absolutely free. So make sure to check out the link below, check out Skillshare, get some skills, and stop watching them darn cat videos. Thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, so make sure to hit the link in the description below and tell them I sent you. Actually, I don't know that you can tell them that I sent you. Just click the link. Next up is Huawei, another great value in phone, under 600 bucks, teardrop, beautiful looking phone, all the features you would need, including some of the best thought protection you've ever seen. And without going into too much detail, watch Flossie Carter talk about thought protection. Some of you need this. Now the Mate series of phones, there's multiple. There's Mate 20, there's the Mate 20 Pro, there's a bunch of them, and they're not as popular in America as they are overseas. These are the phones, the Mate series of phones, that would knock Samsung on its butt if they could ever get a foothold here in America. Let me tell you right now, if Huawei is ever able to sell the phones here in America in the way that they sell them in China, it's gonna get real interesting, real fast. Get yourself educated about these phones immediately. If you're on the T-Mobile side of things, the OnePlus 6T is still amazing. In-screen fingerprint sensor. You can't lose on this one. This is a solid phone. Probably one of the most underrated phones of last year. Sure, it's not gonna be one of the top flagship phones, but for under 600 bucks, man, you got a beast of a phone. All of this to say that you have a tremendous amount of options under $600. The reality is you don't have to spend $1,000 on a phone. You don't have to go with Samsung. You don't have to do any of those things anymore. The entire game has changed. Now the question is, will the big players change with it? Already we're seeing these lower end phones, the 10R and the 10E, trying to kind of get down to that price range while still having top end specs. Will we continue to see that into 2020? Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. One thing's for sure, if you want a new phone and you don't want an S10, you got tons of options. If this video helped you out in any way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if it didn't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm here every single week, having a blast. Hope to see you again real soon. Peace and love, peace and love. Man, I want to get one of those Mate 20s.